We are now just 71 days away from Election Day. With both of the parties' political conventions wrapped up, the candidates' focus is now turning to battleground states and reaching voters there. Former President Trump will be in Wisconsin this week, while Vice President Harris and her running mate Tim Walz will be campaigning together in Georgia. And the Peach State, that is where a lot of eyes will be this election. We're joined now by Representative Buddy Carter, a Republican who represents Georgia's 1st District, which includes Savannah. Congressman Carter, thank you so much for being here this morning. So getting straight to it, Democrats, they are coming off what is widely believed to be a successful and energetic convention. So how do Republicans gain back the momentum that they had heading into their own convention last month?
What we do is we stress the policies. Try as she may, Kamala Harris is not going to be able to rid herself of the fact that she has been part of the Biden-Harris policies that have resulted in the worst border we could possibly have. Remember, she was the border czar. She was supposed to be taking care of the border. Well, it is a crisis down there now. It's a humanitarian crisis with people dying trying to get across that border, with people infesting our communities and the drugs that are infesting our communities. All of that is on her hands. Not only that, but also the economy. Bidenomics is Kamala economics as well. Both of them. They're one and the same. And we have to remember that. And that's what Republicans have to do. We have to make sure that people understand that it's about policy. And the policies of the Biden-Harris administration are on Kamala Harris.
Well, putting it frankly, Congressman, Trump needs Georgia, but earlier this month, Trump visited the state and railed against Governor Brian Kemp and Georgia's First Lady following that 2020 loss. That, of course, rubbed some state Republicans the wrong way. Just last week, though, there did seem to be some peace made between the two. While Governor Kemp may be playing ball, what does the former president now need to do to get Georgia voters back on that Trump train?
Well, listen, Georgia voters need to be reminded that under Donald Trump's presidency, we had a thriving economy. We had the border under control. We were respected on the world stage. We had crime under control. And now, under the Biden-Harris administration, that has changed. And what Donald Trump will do and what he needs to remind Georgians is that he will build our economy back again, that he will secure our border again, that he will make sure that America is respected on the world stage, and that he'll stop crime in our cities. All of those things. This election is about policies, and we are right on policy. Donald Trump is right on policy.
Congressman Carter, you mentioned policy, you mentioned the border. Democrats at their convention blamed Donald Trump for killing that bipartisan border security bill. How do you respond to that when there was an effort made on both sides of the aisle to do something different?
Let's keep in mind, this was not a border security bill. The border security bill is H.R. 2. It has been in the Senate for almost a year and a half now, gathering dust on Chuck Schumer's desk. That is the border security bill. The bill that they are referring to that was sent to us was nothing more than an amnesty bill. Of all the things I've ever seen in my years in public service, to think that, oh, we're going to let the first 4,000 people come through, but if you're 4,001, then you're breaking the law. How many laws do we have on the book that say after so many people break the law, then we're going to start enforcing it? That makes no sense whatsoever. And that was not a border security bill. It was an amnesty bill.
All right. Congressman Buddy Carter, thank you so much for joining us on Scripps News Weekend this morning.